Currently time is 8:53 p.m. and today is my 193rd day of reading is best project, and today's date is 2019 August 29, and today's Nepali date is 2076 and Bhador 12, and this video is about my MA Sociology first semester exam. This video is prepared with an idea in mind that I'll be able to analyze about my mistake or about my strategy in future while watching this video again. And as per the plan, this video is going to be uploaded in YouTube. So right now I'm pursuing MA Sociology exam. Beside that, I have also joined BSc exam. Right now I am pursuing MA Sociology, and I have also joined BSc Physics, Stats, Math, and PGD Postgraduate Diploma in Counseling Psychology simultaneously. So this video will be only about MA Sociology, even though my BSc exam is also coming or is taking place very soon. Anyway, today I went to college to fetch my this MA Sociology admit card, which we have to show during exam, and I have been given my exam symbol number, and that's the main thing of this first part video. And my exam today is Thursday, and my exam will begin from this Sunday. So I have tried my best, and this is our syllabus. You can see it here. And as per the syllabus, I will try to show you the subject I am studying in my first semester. These are the subject I am studying in first semester, which are as follows: Sociology 561 Introduction to Sociology, Sociology 562 Qualitative Research Methods in Sociology, Sociology 563 Structural Functional Perspective, Sociology 564 Caste and Class, Sociology 565 Theories of Social Change and Development. And as per our evaluation, there will be two parts: internal grading and external grading. In internal grading, 40% marks or 40 marks for each subject is given by our college. Out of those 40 marks, 10 marks is of class attendance, and 80% class attendance is mandatory, and 10% or 10 marks is for class participation, discussion, and presentation, and another 10 marks is for term paper writing, and fourth 10 marks is for internal exam or class test. And out of 100 marks, 60 marks will be given through external evaluation or the external exam, which is going to take place in this Sunday. The exam will be of 3 hours, and exam will take place early in the morning at 7 a.m. and our exam center is our neighboring college, Padma Kanya College, which is near our campus or college. So that's it, and I have completed 65 to 70% of my syllabus, and I still have a long way to go, and I'm doing whatever I can to complete my course for this exam. And in this video, I'll try to describe how my exam goes of MA Sociology, and I'll be recording this video for each exam day at the evening after I give my exam, and hopefully I'll just try to solve the problems or show you how I did it. And beside that, during my first semester, I almost regularly went to my college, and it was fine, but I guess from second semester I won't be attending college because the college wasn't much productive, and instead I will stay home and do my self study and also prepare the videos. And let's not talk about those things, but I'll do self study from second semester and also prepare the coursework for YouTube videos so that other students who don't attend the college might also get benefit from those videos. So that's my plan. Currently time is 9:01 p.m. and today is my 196th day of Reading is Best project, and today's date is 2019 September 1st, and today I woke up at 12:27 a.m. and today was my exam of sociology 561 introduction to sociology. And today I woke up early at 12:27 a.m. and I am glad I woke up early because I was able to study properly during that time. And my exam started from 7 a.m. and it was in Padma Kanya campus in Bagbazar. Our exam center was there. And let me share you some strategy so that this video will be analyzed for my future reference. So what really helped me a lot is making this note. I have prepared this note by summarizing the key points of my compendium or my books. This is the historical rise of sociology. These are the points of, and it helped me to study or remember the points, helps to memorize the point in the last minute or my exam. Since I had to study a lot, I didn't have enough time to complete all my compendium line by line. So previously I had made this summary of my whole chapter or unit about the historical rise of sociology in a single page so that I will help my friend by sharing it in Facebook page. I don't know whether it helped them or not, but it really helped me today because there wasn't enough time to truly read that chapter, and in that case this memorizing these points, key points, and studying from this page helped me a lot. And this will be my strategy from second semester, or it must be my second strategy because it not only it is easier to read by making summary like this point, and in terms of subjective subject like social science, key points are important. Rest you can just write in your own language. So that's one of the strategy I should be using. I need to use. And from the next semester I hope I will be making the such summary of all the chapters. And here is our question paper, MA Sociology. I don't know you can see it or not. And first question, there are altogether 8 questions. Out of them 3 are long question of 15 marks, and out of 8 questions 5 are short question of 10 marks. And out of 3 long questions we have to do only 2, and out of 5 short questions we have to do only 3. I did first one, and it's about how knowledge is produced in society, or how social position is important for production of knowledge. You can cite the example of Karl Marx and other of Michel Foucault, and how society accepts or rejects the knowledge depending upon the position, depending upon the time you were born. And that's how you answer this question. Next question is I will only talk about which question I completed. So third question is discuss on historical context in the rise of sociology. As I mentioned this, in the last this question's answer is here, and since I had memorized all these points, I was able to write the factual answer of that question. And fourth question is Is soil, water, and human both natural phenomena, or natural or biological or social phenomena? So we have to write it on the on on the basis of Chaitanya Mishra. Chaitanya Mishra is Dr. Chaitanya Mishra is prominent sociologist of Nepal. He has written an article making a research sociological, and this question is asked from that article. And the main point of this, the main point of the answer is we have to look everything from a sociological vantage point or sociological class, and see society, see how everything is related to society and human being. And fifth question is what do you know about the real world? Says Eurocentric social theory, how the emergence and growth of knowledge, civilization, development graphs. Let me show you the question. Graphs the real world history. This question is asked from the Reorient article by the A.G. Frank's article, the fifth question. And the answer to this question is how the Europeans in past had altered the history of the world to favor their military expansionism, colonization, and their hegemony. And with the rise of East Asian countries and 4 Asian tigers like Hong Kong, Singapore, Taiwan, South Korea, and other countries like China, and even India is rising, and this country are challenging those histories, and we have to answer like that. And how the Arabian history, like Ibn Battuta, Ibn Khaldun had already in the past had mentioned that Asia was rich in past. We have to mention all that. And there is a what do you understand by social diversity and differentiation? And diversity is based on differences, and differentiation is based on hierarchy, or it keeps on changing. And that's my MA Sociology exam. Let me show you the question paper once again. Here it is. I guess you will see it from one by one. It is 3-hour question paper of 60 marks, and out of 60 marks you have to get 30 marks to pass this exam. So I hope you have seen it all. And my exam was pretty well today, except my handwriting is really bad. I have to improve my handwriting, otherwise everything went fairly well. Currently time is 8:38 p.m. and today is my 198th day of Reading is Best project, and today's date is 2019 September 3rd, and today I woke up at 12:43 a.m. and today was my exam of MA Sociology 562, or qualitative research methodology. And here is my exam question paper. I don't know whether you can see it or not. As I had mentioned, there are 8 question totals. Out of those 3 are long and 5 are short, carrying 15 and 10 marks respectively. And out of 3 long question I have to do only 2, and out of 5 short question I have to do only 3. So I'll talk about the question I have did. Question number 2, discuss the key features of interpretive social science with suitable examples. So interpretive social science means there are 3 types of social science: critical and positive and interpretive. And out of those 3 I have to describe only interpretive, and it was well. And third question is what is narrative, and discuss the process of narrative and content analysis. I have studied this chapter and read it well, but the image become blurry once I sat down to write in exam. So this question was a little bit messed up. Answer of this question was a little bit messed up. Anyway, question number 5 is 8-step model with suitable example of research process by Ranjit Kumar. You can see it here, and I perfectly knew the answer of this question, and describes the process of interview in qualitative research. I have also read this, so I have to write about the research as outlined by the writer Denzin and Lincoln. And the third or the eighth question is this: write short notes on case study and direction of theorizing. Direction of theorizing means inductive and deductive method, and case study is, as you know, detailed study of any case. And this is how I did my MS Sociology exam of 562, and it is qualitative research methodology. And overall the exam was fine, but it was a little bit bad or a little bit messed up compared to my previous exam of Sociology 561. Anyway, the exam was satisfactory considering I'm also studying BSc exam. I'm also preparing for the BSc exam, but still there are a lot of things to improve upon. So I wish I hadn't gone to college, because going to college wasn't much worthwhile, because you have to go there. It takes 1 hour of time it get wasted while going, more than 1 hour, 1.5 hours time get wasted while going and coming from there. And beside that, there isn't much progress comparing to studying at home. So I recommend studying at home instead of going to college to study. That's the strategy I should have adopted, but everything is fine anyway. And I should have summarized all my chapters and put 1 hour of time is there for studying the exam, this sociology. Beside that, there is nothing I have to say, because I'm also preparing for my BSc exam, which is coming from this, today is Tuesday, and from this Monday. First is math calculus, and so on. It will start from there. And obviously I will not be able to fully dedicate myself, because I also have to put my focus in BSc Math, Stats and Physics. So that's all. Current time is 9:46 p.m. and today is my 200th day of Reading is Best project, and today's date is 2019 September 5th, and today I woke up at 1:03 a.m. and today was my third exam of sociology. And today's exam was structural functional perspective, and you can see here the question paper is here. Yeah, this is the question paper. So I should have done the first question about R.K. Morton, but at that time I was confused about what to write. But basically it was about three criticism of structural functional perspective, and his anomy theory or strain theory, which includes about conformity, innovation, ritualism, retreatism, and rebellion. But at the exam hall I was confused. So I did second and third long question, which was two determinant factors for the positional rank in the society. Two determinant factors for positional rank in society, question number 1. And it's basically about the importance of the functional importance and scarcity of personnel to fill the position, given by Davis, Kinsley and Wilbert Moore. And third question is about Near Family by G.S. Nepali, and it describes Near Family in 3 categories: marriage, divorce and family. Then I did question number 6 short question, which is how do social integration and regulation play key role in the analysis of suicide, explained according to Imal Durkheim. Imal Durkheim studied about suicide to support his idea about social fact, and in that he tells about increase in integration and decrease, increase and decrease and integration regulation causes different types of suicide, which are anomic, egoistic, fatalistic, and altruistic. They are the types of suicide by Imal Durkheim. And seventh question is, what are the features of the process of Nepalization discussed with reference to article by Dor Bahadur Pista. According to Dor Bahadur Pista, he has divided Nepali history into three categories: ancient period, medieval period, and the modern period. And he has explained how the process of Nepalization took place in Nepal, and how all people started speaking Nepali language and following Nepali culture, or dominant Nepali culture. And question number 8 is, write short notes on any two. Here is the question number 8. Write short notes in any two, and I did B and C. Function of religion by Imal Durkheim. Imal Durkheim studied the primitive type of religion in his book. I forgot to name the primitive forms of, or the primitive forms of religion, or something like that. I had the example, I had remember the name, but the book of the name was something like that, forms of primitive religion or something like that. And basically it talks about how the religion helps to maintain the stability and harmony in the society. He has described the three main functions: social cohesion, social control, and giving the purpose to the people. And next question is teleological analysis of functionalism, which focus on the goal, and it is being criticized in the functionalism. That's my exam of third exam of MS Sociology, and it was fine, except the main problem with me is my handwriting. My handwriting is really bad, and I have to really improve upon it from the next exam, but right now I can't do anything about it. And I believe the main cause of my low or bad marks will be the handwriting, but anyway, I have done my best, and I am hoping to pass in all those three exams and perhaps get better marks. I have done them well, and that's all. And I don't know whether I mentioned it or not, today I woke up at 1 or 3 a.m. to study sociology, and my tomorrow is whole day. Tomorrow is Friday, and day after tomorrow is also whole day, Saturday, and there is exam in Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Sunday and Monday is the exam of MS Sociology 564 and 565, whereas Sunday and Tuesday is the exam of MS Sociology 564 and 565, whereas the Monday is the exam of math calculus. So I have to really utilize my tomorrow's and day after tomorrow's whole day carefully and intelligently, with proper planning. And this week going to be a very tough week, especially the beginning of this week is going to be a very tough week, because my 3 exams are in a row successively, and especially the math calculus is very hard. And that's all. Only time is 9:17 p.m. and today is my 203rd day of reading is best project, and today's date is 2019 September 8, and today I woke up at 11:36 p.m. Actually what that means is I woke up at night at 11:36 p.m. Officially it was yesterday, but anyway, for me it is the new day. So today I woke up earlier than 12 a.m. and the main reason was, and let me get to the topic. Today was my MS Sociology 564 exam, which is cast and class, and the main reason today I woke up earlier is yesterday for the whole day I practiced math calculus, and as my BSc exam is also coming nearer, especially tomorrow is my exam of BSc math calculus. So yesterday I had prepared for my tomorrow's exam. And just to make you clear, today is Sunday and tomorrow is Monday, and yesterday was Saturday. And so as I hadn't prepared for my today's exam yesterday, So I had to woke up earlier today and did my studying, and the exam was fine considering how little time I have invested on it. And let me show you the question paper. This is the question paper. Yeah, the format is same for all the last 4 exams, and you can see it here. I guess you have got it clear. So I did the question number 2, 3 and 5, 6, 7. And question number 2 asks for Anthony Giddens' idea about how social class affect one's life, science and social mobility. It's basically about how people in rich family tend to be rich or get various kinds of facilities, or uh, they don't have to start from zero. There is various mechanism to make them rich or to help them to be prosperous like their parents. And by social mobility means we can change our social status by social class by kind of hard work. For example, a child from a poor family can become a doctor, and he can uplift his social class status. This is social mobility. Or someone who is very rich or billionaire who lost his whole money in business or gambling, his social mobility is uh, has moved to downward position, or his social class has been degraded. And third number question is what are the major changes that have taken place in caste-based policies practice in Nepal since the introduction of Mulluki in 1854 BS AD 1854 AD. So basically the answer is the difference between the caste system and the policies adopted by the system in the past and today's. And you can clearly see the differences, the inclusion policy of the government, and various kind of identity politics, and various kinds of reservation for the scheduled castes and ethnic groups. Beside that, there is also government policy to encourage the backward class and ethnic groups. That is what we have to mention. And contrast with the past tendency of the government or stance taken by the government. And fifth number question is Dalit identity politics in Nepal has not paid quite adequate attention to the problems of rural Dalits. Give your opinion. It's basically the problem is mainly NGOs. NGOs are centralized in Kathmandu Valley, where the facilities and conditions are very good and most people are aware and literate, but in the rural areas there is no way to reach those people in rural areas, and people, even the NGOs don't want to go there. So there hasn't been much improved in those areas regarding the Dalit people. So that's the question. And question number 6 is discuss how Dipankar Gupta analytically describes social stratification in terms of hierarchy and difference. And you have to describe what hierarchy and difference in caste. Hierarchy and difference in class. Hierarchy is vertical layering in which something is considered inferior or something is considered superior than other, but difference is horizontal. I don't know what I said. Hierarchy is vertical and difference is horizontal layering, in which difference is horizontal layering in which things are categorized based on their difference, like religion, language. You cannot say some religion is superior, some language is superior, but there is difference, but they can be considered superior, inferior. So difference is actually horizontal and hierarchy is vertical. And what are the major features of neo-Marxist class analysis discussed with reference to the works of Eric Olin Wright and Nicholas Paul and Sachs. And the basic idea is how the neo-Marxism has helped to analyze the class, like there are various points like power, how the power, coercion and consent, and comparative historical analysis and division of society and exchange and product relations, uh, things like that. And main point is what you get determine what you get is what you get what you have determines what you get, what you have determines what you get, what you do to get what you get. These are the points. And exclusion principle, and there are inverse welfare principle, appropriation level appropriation principle. You can mention various things. So as a whole, my exam was fine, and this is my fourth exam, and one last exam is remaining, and the last exam, sociology 565, uh, social change and social change theories and development, is going to be held in Tuesday. Today is Sunday, and that is day after tomorrow. Beside that, tomorrow is my exam of BSc Math Calculus, and I have to be prepared for that also, and I'm really stressing out. So that's all. The main problem for my this exam is also my handwriting. I'm really worried about my handwriting. I should have improved it, but next time I certainly have to improve my handwriting. Otherwise, I will not be able to improve my grades. And because the handwriting makes the first impression on the quiz answer sheet taker. As a whole, the exam today was also fine, and I am about to complete my first semester of MS Sociology. Currently time is 9:14 p.m. and today is my 250th day of reading is best project, and today is 2019 September 10, and today I woke up at 2:35 a.m. and today was my MS Sociology exam of 565, theories of social change and development, and yesterday was my BSc exam Math Calculus from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. So today I woke up a little bit late compared to my previous times, and so that's why I was unable to do my auto session today in the morning, to use that time for studying. And today's exam was theories of social change and development. Here you can see the question paper. So I did the first two questions, and I might have messed up my first question because even the answer is from the same unit, the writer isn't the same, so it might hamper my result. But second question is about some sociologists argue that both functionalist and Marxist theories of social change broadly follow evolutionary scheme. Just talk about the idea of August Comte, Immanuel Durkheim, Lester Ward, Lewis Morgan, Herbert Spencer, Ferdinand Tonis, and also Marx, about how they have used the evolutionary idea to study the social change. And I did the question number 4 about Rostow's modernization theory and A.G. Frank dependency theory. And basically dependency theory is that um, poor country are dependent on the powerful country, or they are dominated by the developed country. And modernization theory is about how the modernization takes place of traditional stage. There is preconception, take off, and take off drive towards majority and age of mass consumption. These are the fact about modernization theory. And question number 5 is you have tried to talk about pattern variable. He have described the pattern variable of traditional society and the modern society, and you have to describe about that. Question number 5. And I did the short notes 8. I did about social transformation and functionalism and social change, neo-evolutionary revival. That was my last exam of MS Sociology, and it was fine. I guess I will pass this exam, but a major problem of this exam is my handwriting. My handwriting is messed up. It's rough. It's not good, and it might and I'm very afraid that my handwriting might affect my grades, because handwriting gives the first impression to the person who check my paper, and he might not be happy or impressed by my handwriting because my handwriting is really bad. So that might be my cause of a less grade. Anyway, the content of my writing is good but my handwriting is bad. So that's the thing I should improve upon. And another fact is I should have prepared from earlier. So in my first semester I went to college almost every day, but from second semester I am not going to college because it's not productive. I would rather stay home and do my studying and prepare my notes so that I can help my friends. So my idea or takeaway from this first semester is to improve my handwriting. It's better to it's better to stay at home than to go to college. And by staying home I'm going to study and prepare notes, prepare video as far as possible, and help my which will even help my friends to study. So that's the idea. This is how my MA first semester exam has finished. And beside that, our grade also consists of a 10% marks for attendance, 10% marks for presentation, 10% marks for term paper, 10% marks for maybe class internal exam. Yeah, there is altogether 40 marks evaluated by our internal teacher, and there is 160 marks external exam. And this is the paper of external exam. And once again our exam was held in Padma Kanya College, which is nearby our college. So that's how my once again how my first semester has finished, and thank you very much for watching.